How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, you see a mixture of faces, but mainly the faces that you see here is white men. And y'all see the title, it speaks for itself. This morning I had got a pop-up on Raw Story about another white rapist getting away with murder. And mainly, and every, they got to throw a black face in too. Mainly, these are the ones that are getting away with rape. Just recently, I did this story and others about this sorry savage who rapes a teenager and furnish alcohol and just get probation. They get no prison time at all. So, let me see here. Rape is a horrible crime. And I'm not saying if a black man rape, he should get probation. Rape is horrible. But the contrast of it, I mean, this speaks for itself. You see here that this pimply faced motherfucker only gets 3 months. And this happened up here in my neck of the woods. And I think some people know about it. In fact, 2 men caught him raping a white girl behind a dumpster. And the judge didn't give a damn and stuff. And so this is what popped up. Why society goes easy on rapists. We're going to keep it core over here on the True Royal Family. Why white males? Why white males? Why society is soft on white males raping? Now the article is quite long. I will leave it here, but before I show y'all a few short examples, let me show you the long first. Let me click this on. Oh, so right here it says, because I like I said, it's just a lot to read, and I don't want to drag these videos out. So this person said, I started compiling a list of sexual assailants who got no prison time. Almost by accident, Twitter makes it easy. So I clicked this on, and I'm gonna keep it brief as possible. This sorry motherfucker, he strangles a white woman to unconsciousness, jack off on her, get probation. This person here, now he ain't white, but he considered himself white. He's a doctor, and he would heavily sedate his patients and rape them. No jail time. Here's another sorry sack of shit. No prison for grandson of ex-Republican Virginia governor. A former governor, Virginia governor's grandson accused of raping a student up at the University of Virginia, avoids any prison time. Now they don't show this person's face. Former Bayou, somebody at Bayou University, they gets away with rape, and but they're not gonna always show their faces. Let's see here. Okay, this case right here, that's talking about the man who strangles the woman to unconsciousness and masturbate on her. That's sick. That's some sick ass shit. And people are here are talking about it how they're getting away with it, and it's mainly white people and stuff. All I can say about to the white woman, you in danger, because they even saying, as they push this abortion bill, the heartbeat bill, they don't care if it's incest or rape. So they don't look, this society, the white society, don't look at rape as a big deal. They don't give a fuck. You know, they feel sorry for them. And the majority of judges is white, and they letting them walk. So let's get deeper into it. So, this motherfucker, judge ordered probation for a Battle Creek man who plead no contest in sexual assault case. This motherfucker, a Battle Creek man, his name is Scott John Sayer, 47 years old. Look, old as fuck. Was sentenced to 5 years probation after pleading no contest to a charge of 4th-degree criminal sexual conduct. Scott John Sayer initially was charged in November with 1st-degree criminal sexual conduct. He was accused of sexually assaulting a 16-year-old girl. The charges was issued following an investigation involving several people in what law enforcement authorities call a child porn ring. And then you know what was crazy about this case here? Where is that? They received a tip. This group was planning on kidnapping a child, assaulting her, and killing her. That was the goal to do. And the bond was set at $100,000. 10% of. Do the calculations. Very, very little money for rape. And this is the face of it. So, as we continue on my royal family, now I had got this, let me see here. Yeah, I had got this like a couple of weeks ago, but I was paying attention to it. But I want you to hear this. This is deep.
To me, and irreparably broke my spirit and sense of self.
A remarkable show of bravery today as a Charlotte teenager looked her captor in the eye 2 years after she escaped from his control. Michael Waslowski held Haley Burns captive for 56 weeks. Haley escaped in 2017 and testified in court today as Waslowski pleaded guilty.
And only Channel 9 had cameras there in the courtroom in Georgia for the emotional hearing. And our Paul Boyd joins us with some of the most moving moments of that hearing today.
Yeah, Haley was a student at Myers Park High School, and she was targeted by an older man through an eating disorder website and was ultimately lured out of her Ballantine home. And today she described the abuse and how she was starved at times as part of her captor's twisted sexual fantasies.
He lowered my self-esteem greatly and led me to believe I would never be loved or have a proper life if I gained any weight.
Michael Waslowski sat without emotion at his sentencing hearing and only answered a few questions himself. Haley was held captive for more than a year and was eventually rescued by police and the FBI after a woman she met online helped authorities find her. The state attorney struck a plea deal in the case that the family agreed to. Haley's mother also spoke at today's sentencing hearing.
You're a coward, a silver-tongued abuser who preys on young women and girls. You rape them, and you torture them, and you control them. You are sick and sadistic.
Powerful and emotional. Waslowski faced up to 25 years in prison, but agreed to a 10-year sentence with 8 months of confinement, which he's already served. He's now a convicted felon, though, and will remain on the sex offender registry for the rest of his life. Erica, Scott?
And we want to tell our viewers that in abuse cases, we usually try to protect the identity of the victims, but Haley and her family wanted to share their story. They wanted to bring people hope for other missing children out there.
See, Haley's family, because you heard what they said, I'm going to play this other video. They agreed to this shit. They agreed to this shit. They agreed. Now, he is not going to be on probation for the rest of his life. I always do my due diligence because I know how they get down. He's only going to be sentenced to 10 years of probation, and he only did 8 months of jail. So this motherfucker kidnapped your child for a whole year, and you agreed to 8 months in prison and 10 months of probation. The white woman is in danger.
Michael Wachowski walked into court next to his attorney Thursday afternoon to change his plea to guilty. The judge accepted it and ruled Wachowski will serve 10 years on probation and also gave him credit, 8 months for time served in confinement while he was in jail. But before accepting the plea, the court heard testimony from Haley Burns and her parents.
The second I left my home, my life was ruined.
The North Carolina teen says she met him online and disappeared from her parents' home in Charlotte in 2016. She told the court she was held captive in his Duluth home for an entire year.
He lowered my self-esteem greatly and led me to believe I would never be loved or have a proper life if I gained any weight.
Burns says Wachowski tortured her and made her do sexual things for food.
I severely mutilated myself, hoping I would become unlovable so no one would hurt me again, as Wyslowski did. I am permanently disfigured.
Her father, Tony Burns, told the judge every time he would hear of a dead body, he feared it was his Haley.
You are the boogeyman that all parents teach their kids to be scared of.
Haley's mom added that Wachowski doesn't seem sorry for his actions.
You are not a monster, but you are a pitiful man who will now learn that actions have consequences.
No, you are a monster. You are a monster. I don't care.
Hey there, Eyewitnesses viewers.
What any of them say. They monsters. They getting away with this shit. We're gonna look at the face of rapists. The overall face. Now I showed a black man and a white boy to show the comparison of time and how serious they take it. And even the families are not taking this shit real serious. I'm seeing a consistent pattern. Or, in the case like this, and Taryn and Lisa and many others been doing excellent story of like Weinstein. He just paid him off and he gets to walk. You got Charlie Sheen. He HIV. He done infected tons of women. He walking the streets of America. And we can go on and on and on with this. And we got Bill Cosby, elderly, sitting in jail. Go figure. But, we know what society we're in. We know who our enemy is. And, again, the white woman is in danger because they don't even care. And then even they families, that's the part that got me. The mother sit up there and say, you're not a monster? Kidnap your child. Don't see your child for a year. But you're not a monster and you agreed to 8 months in prison? 10 years of probation? So this motherfucker still roam the streets of America. We all gotta watch our backs. So the white man and the white woman are at war, and we must stay out of their way. The white man is saying, stay barefoot and pregnant, and I don't care how you get pregnant. I don't care what happens to you sexually. That is it, and that is all, my royal family. So, I was just wanting to show y'all a little bit of sample here and there. I will make sure that long-ass article is there and stuff. And, I'm going to report more. So, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.